And hello, 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 hello. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And again, I wish you a happy new year. I don't think it's awkward to wish, the thing is, it's a happy new year. But most of the time, when we get to the 2 weeks after the new year, it begins to go down. But I wish you a happy new year. And I believe and I know 2023 is going to be an amazing and a wonderful year. And thank you again for tuning in to episode 12. Can you believe that? Episode 12 of my weekly Step Out, Step In podcast. Every Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll be hosting a live Step Out, Step In podcast on YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn. Can you do me a favor by sharing? I mean, you can share with somebody, at least one person. And if you have subscribed to my YouTube page, I say a big thank you. But if you haven't yet subscribed, can you please do so? And when you do so, don't forget to click on the notification bell so that anytime something is posted, you'll be notified. Follow me on Facebook and LinkedIn. And can you also support my podcast by clicking on the Buy Me a Coffee link? When you look at the link, it's in there. Buy Me a Coffee. It's around $5. All right. So, welcome to episode 12. And again, my name is David Joe. I am a pastor, a person of faith, a father, a husband, and let me say this, a father to my wonderful biological and spiritual children, and I'm your friend. So please check out the previous episodes on my YouTube page and on Buzzsprout, that's a podcasting site. And comment and let me know how best I can improve on this. Episode 12. And today I want to talk about life is a journey. We just crossed over from 2022 to 2023. And the fact that we crossed over doesn't mean things are going to change. But you have to make that change if you want things to change. Every journey has 3 stages, namely your departure, duration, and destination. And to embark on a journey, you have to begin from somewhere to get to someplace. you know. And before anyone sets off on a journey, they have a destination in mind. No one purchases an airplane, bus, train ticket without knowing their destination. It is said that life will not give you what you want, but life will give you what you place a demand on. This year, be determined that you are going to place a demand of what you want to achieve in life. Many people have placed their lives in default or on autopilot. and just wishing one day things will turn out to be better. Everyone has a departure point, and that is your mother's womb. Everyone has a departure point, and that is your mother's womb. And the very first day you were pushed out into this amazing world, this wonderful world, and at the sound of your first cry, your journey began. It is very pathetic to decide to embark on a journey and not know your destination or not have a destination in mind. It will make your journey long, it will make it stressful, it will make it confusing, and sometimes very frustrating. You know, duration is a time in between your point of departure and your destination point. Have you realized that on every journey, regardless, you cannot always predict the time of your duration? Sometimes you get the ETA, your GPS will give you the estimated time of arrival on airplanes. They'll tell you this is the ETA, but it's not always that way. A lot of things can happen between your departure point and your destination. I remember some time back, I was returning from Fayetteville, North Carolina to Virginia by road. And the journey that was supposed to last for just 4 hours took me almost 7 hours. This was due to road closures caused by a major accident, heavy rush hour traffic, stopping to get gas, use the bathroom, and other unforeseen circumstances that were not factored into the journey. Most people have had their lives diverted, or most people have had their flights, let me put it this way, have had their flights diverted to another airport due to airplane mechanical issues, bad weather conditions, medical emergencies, unruly passengers with life-threatening issues. And even though your duration may be halted temporarily, which may result in a delay, I've never seen anyone decide to go back to their departure point. Why? It's because you have a destination in mind. The duration of life can slow you down due to surprises and things we never expected along the journey. Many people have had detours and failures in their lives, but that did not compel them to give up because they had a destination in mind. People who easily give up do not know where they are going. In other words, their destination is not well defined or determined. You don't live a life of assumptions. You don't live a life of assumptions. You don't live a life, or you don't live your life in default. Every successful person has experienced failure at least once in a lifetime. Now, you will fail once or more in your life, and failing doesn't make you a failure. Now, it is said that falling does not make you a failure except you refuse to rise up. I like this quote where it says that a bend in the road is not the end of the road unless you refuse to turn. You may experience delays, turbulence, highs and lows. It is part of the journey, ladies and gentlemen. I have seen people caught up in heavy rush hour traffic who were so impatient. I remember not too long ago, this was a heavy rush hour traffic, and there was this gentleman behind me who kept flashing his lights that I should let him go. And my question is, where are you going? He was so impatient. Now, when you go through delays, that are out of your control. Let patience run its course. Let patience run its full course. Yeah. By the way, delays can be divine. Delays can be from the devil. Let me put it this way. Delays can be from self or others. In the duration of your journey, stay on course and you will get to your destination no matter how long it takes. After your departure and going through your duration, your next step is destination. It can also be your arrival point. Every journey has a beginning and an end. When you're going somewhere you don't know and you input your address in your GPS, your global positioning system, it tells you your starting point and the arrival and your destination point. You know, life has a beginning and life has an end, and that is your destination. Your destination in this life is very important as well. You know, it does not matter how well or how bad you start in life. I have seen athletes, sprinters, start a race. They took off. When the gun went off, they didn't have a good start. Sometimes we say they had a false start. But they still went out ahead and won the race. You know, the way you end this life is very important. You might have had rough or a false start, but continue on the journey to a well-defined destination. Step out, step in to fight against all odds and delays and be determined. You will not abandon your journey, but you will get to your destination in style. You know, you will get to your destination in style. And again, remember that the world needs your unique gifts, talents, and abilities. Don't leave this world with your gift still unwrapped inside you. Again, thank you for tuning into this podcast, or if you're watching the replay. In just a few minutes, just watch the space and I'll be back. All right, again, thank you so much for tuning into my Step Out, Step In podcast. Every Monday at 6 p.m., I'll be coming your way. Watch this space, and please, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube page, do so. And click on the notification bell. Follow me on Facebook and LinkedIn. And I'm seeing if I can expand it to other platforms, but I'll get to you, I'll notify you. And just before I sign off, let me do this again. You know, I have my book on Amazon. This was a book I wrote during the pandemic time, Step Out, Step In. And it's only $5.99. You can please purchase one and one for a friend or a frenemy. You never know. Please go to Amazon.com and you can get a copy. And again, if you are within the Stafford, Fredericksburg, Quantico, Dumfries area in Northern Virginia, and if you're looking for a family-oriented Bible-believing church, I would like to personally invite you to worship with us on Sundays at 2 p.m. The address is 1449 Courthouse Road, Stafford, Virginia 22554. For more information, you can check us out on the web, www.allnationsva.org. So I can't wait to see you. And please, when you're coming, don't come alone. Come with someone, a loved one. All right. So once again, thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for your time. And um, follow me on Facebook and LinkedIn. Subscribe to my YouTube page. And I also want to say that don't forget to comment and share. And to support this podcast, please click on the link, Buy Me a Coffee. Again, let's connect on Mondays at 6 p.m. as we watch the space. Until we meet again, I wish you an amazing new year. We are still in the new year. Have a wonderful, amazing, fruitful, and a productive week. See you. And just to let you know, I love you, and there's nothing you can do. Goodbye.